Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be back in Sydney, where it's freezing cold and rainy, just like Vancouver, Canada. Darren has asked me to talk a little bit about Aikido and why we do and why we do it. You've seen a whole bunch of different demonstrations. I can assure you I am way, way slower than Tongo Sensei, but I will do my best to show you what we do, why we do it. All right? Again, who hasn't seen Aikido before? This is the first time ever. Okay. Who isn't a member of Aikido Yoshinkai, New South Wales? Well, why don't you join? It's fun. All right? I've been training Yoshinkai Aikido now for 33 years, and the best thing I can say about Yoshinkai Aikido is after 33 years, it's still interesting. It's really magic. That's a little bit difficult, but it's a really worthwhile way to spend some time. I'm lucky to be here because Darren and I trained together for a long time in Tokyo, and I was actually Peggy Wu's first teacher at the Hongu Dojo in Japan. There's a story behind that, but I'll tell you about that later. But I'm pleased to say that she said my technique and teaching style is getting better. So yeah. Right, so we've done lots of things today, and you've seen stuff. The real idea of Aikido is very simple. You make sure you always put yourself into a strong position, and the opponent is compromised. Some people don't like this about Aikido, but I love it. We practice together. So even if John slowly does a punch for my stomach, you don't want to get hit. So even when he punches that way from here, you stop him. All right? But show him a big smile. All right? So if someone throws you hard in Aikido, it feels good. You just have to trust me on that. But again, what we believe in Aikido is by controlling ourselves, we can control the opponent. And you'll notice there's lots of writing techniques, and then some people were doing this and that, so I'm going to bore you and do the same type of thing. But many people think the reason why and I'm trying to go back and forth, so if I turn my back, I apologize, I really shouldn't do that. But the main thing people think we grab in Aikido is because the opponent has a sword and we have to grab the hand. And that could be true, but it's not really why we grab in our training. Why do you think we let people grab in our training? Because there's no combative system in the world where you let your opponent grab you. Right? Sports is different, but a combative system, there's none in the planet where you let the opponent grab you. So why do you think we let them grab? See if Nathan can remember. Right? I put him on the spot there. Everybody say boo. All right? The reason, yeah, say louder, boo. The reason why we let them grab is because nobody punches or kicks going backwards. What we do, we say Aiki. Aiki basically means together spirit. And as Darren said, we do Ichi techniques moving forward, Ni techniques pivoting. Right? And that means, basically, I'm a lot bigger than Nathan and I'm much, much better looking, but the idea here is if he grabs and pulls, I don't pull back because it's a fight. So if he lets go, I'm off balance. If he pushes, I don't push back because it becomes a fight. Right? So the idea in Aikido is we work together with the energy. So when Nathan pushes, I say, thank you very much. Right? And same idea, or if he pushes, I turn, so now he's off balance, and then it's easy to throw just with one finger or clap. Right? Now I'll show him a big smile. Totally, they like it. Alright? So that's what we try to do to blend, and we let them grab so we can feel that. And again, you don't have to use any power. We try to move as they go. And you'll notice everyone started from a position called Kamae. Kamae means to be ready. For our training, more importantly, it shows the physical manifestation of the state of your mind. All right, so from here, we said, if John grabs and pulls, I don't pull back. I move forward, he's off balance, and I can throw. If he pushes, I turn, keep him off balance, and then I can throw. When your kamae becomes stronger, you don't move. So if he pushes, I don't move. If he pulls, I don't move. Even that's cool, huh? You can't do it. And the reason why it's important to be balanced is because in Aikido, we don't use muscular strength. Though I know I'm a big guy and I'm quite handsome in a West Coast surfer dude kind of way, it's not about strength. It's about timing and correct positioning. All right? So again, Paul, please. Can we face this way? Again, like I said, it's about timing, nothing to do with muscular strength. So when Paul strikes, this is when I have to move. So again, through our training, we build up our courage. So for one split second, Paul should almost think, ha, I got him, I'm going to hit him, I don't care if he's getting mad at me. And I guarantee you, I'll be really mad at him if he hits me. All right? But the idea, slowly, when he strikes, you kind of get out of the way. Right? And he's committed to the strike, so if he speeds it up, it looks like this. All right? And again, it's the idea of using his energy against him. If you get old like me, up and down all the time, you just get tired. So if he strikes that way, and then you make them rest. And we always pin them on their stomach because now you can't kick me or punch me. And it makes it very convenient to wet your fingers. I almost have. I've done that already this weekend. All right? So basically, timing, balance, and then we try to, you notice when we move, we always make our body wide and low and strong. If you're strong in that position, it means when he pushes, you don't have to move. You don't have to be immovable, but I'm not doing anything. And the reason why that's important is because we have to set up the condition where I control her, put all my mind, body, energy into a weak spot. And then from here, now it's hard for her to get up. So if I want, I can brace it here. They're onto me too much, right? But it's basically, it's like minimum effort, maximum effect. And we kind of go against the joint. Alright? So, if you girls, she's a bit nervous, but she's doing great. Let's give her So, if you girls are like, just say, for example, I don't know, in a mall, and you see a good-looking guy who's walking down the mall, you just have to push down there on the elbow and say, would you like to go for coffee? Sometimes it works, but it hasn't worked yet. Right? And again, the idea is from here, sometimes when they grab, you could say, maybe she's going to punch, whatever, but it's the idea of learning how to use your body. So when she grabs that way, she just goes down. And you don't need any power. Alright? Or again, what you learn to use is your whole mind and body together. So when she grabs, it can be like, grab strong, it can be like my wife, because my wife's very cheap. There's, oh, a penny!